Whether it be on a date with a girl or solo watching the movies by yourself, rewatch Star Wars. It is the most like relaxing, wholesome thing you can do after a long day, after a long week. You pick like a Saturday night. Take one night to just rest. Don't go out, don't do anything crazy, if you're grinding. Rewatch Star Wars. Even yes, include the new ones, include the Force Awakens, include all of that. I get for some of you it might be painful for the newer ones. Sometimes people don't even like the Phantom Menace, but watch them all. It's just a great way to feel like wholesome in your body. You know, yesterday, yesterday was Wednesday. Yeah, one of the busiest days. I had to film like 15 videos for all the channels, all the accounts, and then I had school, and I was just like, I literally was like, I don't know how I'm gonna exist today. I'm all cashed out, and I had some more short form videos to film, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the nights to just find the most comfortable, relaxing thing ever, so I can find purpose again, just so I can just turn my brain off. I went, drove to Carl's Jr., just got a massive Diet Coke, turned my phone on Do Not Disturb, which I never really do. And like, I never, like, if I have free time, I don't really put my phone away because I'm like, who can text me? But I did. I zoned out of the world. I never do that. It was really chill. I was actually kind of sick. Full Diet Coke. I watched The Force Awakens, and it was just so relaxing. And if you haven't seen Star Wars, watch it. But if you have seen it a bunch of times, rewatch it. Any of them, whether it be in order or different, whatever you prefer. It was just like pure bliss. It was literally like free therapy, especially putting your phone away and like drinking a Diet Coke while doing it was just, you know what I mean? You don't have to be a Diet Coke, you can be whatever you want. It was too late for a coffee, so I had to. But it was just magical. It was, I sat there and it brings like the memories of like watching Star Wars as a kid. Also, just like for some reason, like things for me, like Star Wars or like Marvel or like things like that. When I watch those things, I feel like life is like fun and normal again. It's like it takes all the stress away from like real world problems for a little bit, knowing like, oh, there's stuff like Star Wars out there that's just like made for pure entertainment and happiness. It lets you like unwind from like the real world responsibilities just for a little bit, for a couple hours. Take a night, take a Saturday to relax, shower, get on the couch, in the bed, watch it with your friend, by yourself, with someone. It doesn't matter. As long as you're rewatching it, it is just it was the best. And I think from now on, if I really am like so tired or so drained from a week, I'm turning on Star Wars, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy every second of it. Crazy because I wanted this channel to be one where it's like I just talk about whatever I want. Like I want to touch on like current events, just because I'm like I just want a channel where I can just like be myself and it doesn't matter. We just talk about. I don't have to always talk about sports, which is what my whole company's about. I'm like, what if I can talk about something else other than sports on a channel? I'm like, I'll just make one, my name, just talk about whatever I want. And hopefully some people enjoy it and find it entertaining and relate to it. But every time I search up news, any sort of current event ever, just like, oh, what's crack-a-lacking today? Anything except the OF drama. I don't care about that stuff, obviously. This the really like things no one wants to talk about. I'll even talk about Clav. I'll talk about anything, any current thing. But when I look at these current events, see what's going on in the world, it's always the same political mumbo jumbo. And that's just like something I never ever want to talk about. A, because I don't care about politics. I think it's useless. It doesn't matter left or right. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. And I'm like, okay, like I'm like clicking on Google, anything, any of the other current events. I just can't escape Trump stuff, left stuff, anything. I can't escape the files. I just can't escape. And I get it. That could be deemed as the most important to most people. That would make sense. But to me, it's just like, it's just not affecting me. And I think a lot of it doesn't affect anyone. Really, a lot of it doesn't, in my personal opinion. So I'm like trying to look up current events to talk about. I'm like, I just don't ever want to talk about politics. For me, it's just people that are obsessed about politics genuinely scare me. It's for people that I believe that just don't have anything special or like anything they like in life, so they just harp on like debating politics, debating like issues that just don't really matter. Like most of them don't. It's like 92.45 repeating percent of political issues don't matter. They don't. People that like sit there and debate about them all the time and blah 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 blah. Like, you shouldn't like this. You shouldn't like this. You should do that. I'm like, man, cue the Jaden Smith. Can we just talk about the political economic state of the world right now? Like I don't ever want to do that. I never would do that with my friends. I try to make this account like something like as I'm talking to my friends. Like I post the same conversations here that I have with my own friends. I'm like, I would never really ever talk about politics with my friends because like we have enough. We have enough of the BS throughout our lives. We don't need to discuss controversial political things or acts that are being passed. Like I do that enough in law school. I hear about it all the time. I just want to live and talk about normal, fun, or things that actually entertain me, or like actually things that like really get the jitters going. Just not politics. And it's just so sad how everyone is so, not everyone, just a lot of people are just so obsessed with them. Like, you gotta find something, man. You gotta find something you love that's just not politics. That just you can, something like you can love that's just not revolved around just like arguing in two sides, just going against each other. Just find something else that you enjoy. If it's politics, then sure, that would scare me if someone was that obsessed. It's just, I think it's weird. One thing I do love that will always make life better is pickup basketball. Pickup basketball with your friends is just peak life. You don't have to be good at basketball. I used to be good. Now I'm kind of just washed. I used to be the best player on my middle school team. Quick flex. That was what, 15 years ago. I used to be pretty good in high school. In pickup games with my friends, I was always the first pick, and now I'm like the last pick. I mean, I'm close to it. I'm washed. But still playing like every week with your friends is just so fun. The talks you have after pickup basketball are awesome. Most of our friends suck, but it's just so fun. It's the best way to like lose weight, burn calories, and just it's a great excuse to just hang out and like compete. Like you should compete with your friends in some things. Like competing with your friends is awesome. You get that little competition with you. You get the fun because you could suck so bad that you just make fun of your friends, you joke around, all while losing and burning so many calories while doing it. It is just like sometimes if we have no plans for the weekend, our plans, like I used to look forward to like, oh, what's the move this weekend, guys? Like, where the huzz at? But now I'm like, pick up basketball Saturday, 1 p.m., and the whole group chat goes crazy. And we're all there, always. We don't skip a beat. And it's perfect. It's a perfect way to just, it's perfect for everything. Like weight loss, friendship, competition. And if you don't play basketball, I highly recommend just going and or getting your friends to play. You can be the worst player ever, but it doesn't matter. Half our friends are terrible. They don't play basketball, but they just come to run around, compete, try to play defense. Sometimes the best defenders in basketball are the people that have never played basketball because you don't fall for these tricks. You just stand there. So even not even playing basketball could be an advantage. You should just play with your friends. If you don't have plans ever, just make those plans with your friends. Find people to do it with you. It's just there's nothing better.